I'm freaking out at what I just received in the mail, you guys. This is a collaboration from KathleenLights and Makiage. I am so excited about this. It's been so long since Kathleen has done a collaboration. Everything that she makes is just incredible. I feel like she's so brilliant. I love everything. I love her nail polish brand. I love all her ColourPop collabs, and now we have this collab. I'm so excited. So this is disco inspired. I will have her video link down below because she obviously will explain her own collection better than I will. I'm just here to try it out. I'm dying to try it out. But this is like a disco 70s inspired collection. So the PR package is kind of like a record. Well, it is, which is so cute. So here's the inside. I'll get to this in just a second. The collection includes an eyeshadow palette and 3 eyeliners. I'm so excited about all these. Let me show you what's inside. The unicarton is very fun and disco and kind of iridescent. And then on the inside, we have the palette. This is so cute and it's actually really fun. So this little pamphlet right here, well, this came in the PR package and it kind of explains the collection, but then also includes some stickers. So you can actually take these stickers and you can slide off the plastic layer on the top, put stickers all over, and then protect it with this to kind of customize your palette, which I think is so cute. So the Disco Fox eyeshadow palette includes 15 shades, 8 mattes, 1 metallic, and 6 sparkly finishes. So are you ready for the inside? If you haven't seen it already, here it is. I'm so excited. What I love about what KathleenLights usually creates, she creates such magical yet very wearable colors with all of her eyeshadow palettes she's ever done, and this is no exception. This is even more magical looking. I am so excited about these glittery kind of sparkly toppers. As I was watching her video, I was just like ready. I can't wait to put these on the eyes. They're supposed to be an incredible formula, and I've actually never tried anything from Makiage before, so I'm so excited to try all these out. Next up, we have 3 eyeliners, same iridescent packaging. So here are the 3 eyeliners. I love the rose gold packaging, and then it has the color on the bottom, which is always really helpful to know what color you're picking up. I swatched them on my hand. So there is a matte kind of burgundy color. This one is called Far Out. It's so pretty. I'm really excited to wear this one. Then we have more of like a golden color, golden bronze almost. Or maybe it's more of a warm gold. This one's more of a bronze, and this one is called Sonny. And then the last shade is the bronze. So these 2 are metallic, this one is matte, but this one is called Super Trouper. So let's go ahead and dive right in. I'm gonna swatch all the shades on my arm so you can see them next to each other, and then we will create a look. Oh my goodness, as I am swatching these, already I'm so excited. I can't wait to douse my eyes in the glittery shades. Okay, so here are the shades swatched. I went row by row like this. So that's what you're looking at. Okay, so first we're gonna start with some of the shimmery shades. We have Super Freak, The Copa, and Hot Stuff, Later Days, Baby Cool, You're So Vain, Boogie Shoes, Hello Wisconsin, and Ladies Night, K Groovy, Peace and Love, Dancing Queen, Dream On, Love Hangover, and last but not least is Funky Town. I'm so excited to put these on my eyes. Okay. Wow, these eyeliners, I'm trying to like wipe off my swatches and they are very hard to remove, which means that they're gonna be pretty long wearing, hopefully. It says that they're waterproof, so it's taking a lot of work to take those off my hands, which is a good thing when it comes to an eyeliner. Okay, I'm so excited. We're gonna prep the eyelids. I already did my brows off camera, and I'm gonna go in with my handy dandy Nars eyeshadow primer. I use this for every eyeshadow look. So I'm just going to apply that all over and blend it out with my brush. As of now, I don't have any details on pricing for each product, but I do know that it launches on August 4th. So I will have all of the details that I do have so far in the description box down below. I think you can also sign up for like a wait list or something. So I'll have their site and everything in the description box for you, and hopefully I can update you as we get closer. I know when I post this, it'll only be a couple days away, so hopefully we'll get more info by then. All right, let's start off with some matte shades. So I'm gonna start with this color right here. This is called Later Days. I love the mirror in this. It's a really good size, and I'm gonna use this as my transition. This is a nice kind of peachy, well, I don't wanna say it's a full peach, but it's a nice warm brown shade. In Kathleen's video, she said that she wanted this palette to kind of be able to be used both day and night, which the matte shades definitely lend themselves to more of a daytime look. And then there's some shades that you can use to kind of smoke things out. I'm gonna go more evening with this because I really wanna see what this palette is capable of. I kind of want to use this shade. I'm going to dip into this. This is Boogie Shoes. And I'm just going to start adding a little bit of like that mauve-y tone into the crease and on the outer edge. I'll probably add more of a smoke in just a second, but I'm just building out the shape with this. So far, these mattes are blending out really beautifully. I mean, out of the whole palette, you probably know that I want to try this purple shade on. So I think I'm going to try to lean a little bit more purpley with this look, which means I do want to go in with this burgundy color right here. This is called K Groovy. And I'm just going to start building this up on the outer edge of the eye, just to add a bit of that purple into the mix, which means we can also probably use the Burgundy Eyeliner, which I'm really excited to try. I'm just going back in with the fluffy brush we used with the transition shade and using that to kind of blend things up and out. I feel like now that I added the purple, I feel like my eyeshadow can be lifted a little higher. I'm going to dip back into this shade, which was the first shade we used as our transition. And I'm just going to add a little more of that to really kind of diffuse that color toward the brow even more and to also buff out the edges. Okay, we are going to take that gorgeous iridescent purple shade, which is this one right here. This is called Dream On. And I'm going to take this on my fingertip and we're going to start by just applying it on like the center of the lid, which is how I always like to apply my shimmer shade. So I'm just gonna start pressing this and layering it up. Ooh, wow. The more you layer it, the better it gets too. You could keep it more of like a sheer topper, but it also builds up on itself really nicely and you get more of like the wet metallic look when you do that. Oh, how pretty. Oh my goodness. Oh, I'm so excited. Okay, same thing on this eye. The mirror in this palette is incredible. It's really, really high quality, and it's honestly rare that I use the mirror from a palette. Sometimes I just would rather have like a handheld mirror, but this is working really well for me. That is gorgeous. Okay, now I'm going to take this second shade over here. This is supposed to have more of like a pink undertone to it, and this is the Copa. So I'm going to take this on my fingertip and start to apply this more toward the inner portion of the eye, and then just kind of blend it into that purple shade. Ooh, oh my gosh. Those are so pretty together. I'm just gonna keep layering those together. I'm going back into the purple shade and just blending those shades so we still have enough purple toward the inner portion, but it blends into that pinky champagne. How pretty. Okay, I'm gonna go back into the kind of maroon shade in the palette, the matte one right here, just to layer that back up on the corner because I really want it to kind of smoke out a little bit. I'm gonna focus that on more of the lash line area. Just kind of pressing it into the lashes on the outer edge. So pretty, oh my goodness. And my studio lights sometimes don't do glitters justice, so I'm really excited to see how iridescent and special this looks in more low light. It's so pretty. Okay, we're gonna take the burgundy shade of the Longwear eye pencil. I can't remember what it's called and it's actually not written on the pencil. But anyways, we're gonna take this and just go along the outer half of the lash line on the top. We're gonna wing it out a little bit. Okay, I actually did end up bringing it in toward the inner corner because I love the color so much. This is gliding on really smooth and I love how it looks with that purple shimmer. All right, same thing on this eye. Okay, I love how this look is turning out. I'm gonna go in and just wipe away any fallout under the eyes and kind of clean up the edges. There's a tiny bit of fallout from those glittery shades, but honestly not much at all. And there's absolutely no fallout from the matte shades, which is really nice. Just taking my fingertip and pressing down the edges. All right, now I'm gonna go ahead and do my base. I will have all the products that I'm gonna use in the description box, but we're gonna just do my base makeup and then go ahead and finish up the lower lash line and complete the look. So I will be right back. Wait, hold on. Before I get too invested in my base makeup, I'm gonna go ahead and throw on some mascara. I'm just gonna use the L'Oreal Lash Paradise and do just the top lashes. All right, now that I have mascara on the top lashes, now I'm gonna finish up the base and I'll be right back. All right, so I've got my primer, foundation, concealer, powder, and bronzer on. And now we're ready to go ahead and finish up the lower lash line. I actually wanna start out with that maroon eyeliner. And I'm just gonna scribble this on the outer third of that lower lash line. And then before it dries, I'm gonna buff that out with a flat brush, kind of bringing it in a little bit, but letting most of the definition be on that outer edge. This color is so good, oh my goodness. Okay, after that's blended out, which I love how that looks already on the lower lash line, now we're gonna kind of build it up with eyeshadow. So I like to kind of go from darkest to lightest on the lower lash line. So I am gonna actually take the burgundy eyeshadow in the palette, tap off the excess so we don't get fallout, and almost use that to set that outer third right where we applied the eyeliner. All right, now we're gonna take this shade that we were using on the top lid, and I'm gonna take that on like a fluffy brush Again, tapping off the excess, and I'm gonna start kind of swooping that in the center of the eyelid and blending it down. I'm gonna kind of blend it underneath the purple just to kind of create a little more shape there, and then kind of drag it out toward the edge right here so that everything looks cohesive. Okay, now we're gonna try to use the sparkly shades with a brush. So I'm gonna go in with the purple shade that we were using, pick it up on a flat brush, and I am going to spray this with a setting spray just to try to make sure there's no fallout. Hopefully it makes something metallic. That's kind of my goal here. So I'm pressing it in the back of my hand to make sure that it's really meshed into the brush. And now I'm just gonna kind of paint that along the lower lash line. Yes, oh my gosh, it works so well with a damp brush. That is so good to know. Oh, it makes it even more vibrant. How pretty. Okay, let's do the same thing on the other eye. Okay, I'm gonna take the same brush and dip into that pinky champagne color that we used. Same thing, I'm gonna make sure it's damp, tap it into the back of my hand, and then apply this to the inner portion of the lower lash line. Okay, and now I'm gonna take the top shade, which is just a pure champagne. I'm using the same brush because it's still a little bit damp, and I'm going to apply this color, ooh, in the inner corner. How pretty is that? I really love how that looks. Okay, I wanna do one of the eyeliners in my waterline. And since we already used the burgundy, I kinda wanna do maybe this golden shade. I think that could be a fun twist to kind of add in that waterline. So let's take this one. I remember this one is called Sonny, and I'm just building that up in the waterline. Ooh, I like the contrast. It's definitely a detail that you won't be able to see from far away, but up close, having that kind of golden bronze right up against my eye, it looks really, really pretty. Okay, I really want to take a little bit of this shade, which was the shade we used on the top lid for a transition. I'm gonna take a bit of this and just go a little bit lower underneath the lower lash line to really buff that down. I'm wanting to pack on the mascara on the lower lash line, so I'm kind of dragging this down to smoke it out a little bit more. But I love how that looks. Okay, we're gonna pop on mascara. I'm just gonna take the same L'Oreal Lash Paradise. Okay, now that that's on, I'm just kind of dusting away any fallout underneath the eyes. There honestly was not too much at all since I sprayed the brush with those sparkly shades. I love the purple on the lower lash line so much. All right, we're gonna finish up the look really quickly. I'm gonna wipe off any foundation on the lips. Okay, I have the Mario Toasty lip pencil. Let's see how this looks. Yeah, I really like that. I just feel like it kind of pulls in some of those warm browns, but it still leans pink, which is nice. So I'm lining the lips with that. Let's try the Rare Beauty lipstick in Humble. Oh no, I want Worthy, because Worthy is a little bit more mauve. I'm just gonna blend that in with my fingers and press it in to the lip liner. Then I'm gonna take the Jaclyn Cosmetics Honey Drip Lip Oil, which is kind of like this milky beige color, and I'm going to apply that right on top. All right, for blush, I'm just gonna stick with a classic that works with everything. This is Flirtatious by Pat McGrath. I absolutely love this blush. And then for highlighter, I'm gonna take the Victoria Beckham Balm Highlighter or Reflect Highlight in the shade Pearl. I mentioned this in my favorites video from July, and somebody commented asking how I apply this, so I'll show you. I just melt it into the back of my hand, and then I pick it up on the edge of my sponge, like that, and then just kind of pinch my sponge and apply it to the high points of the face. It's so beautiful. Okay, so once that's applied, we're just gonna assess the situation one last time. I actually like where everything's at, and then I'm gonna set it with my Charlotte Tilbury setting spray. And then press that in with the sponge. You guys know the drill. I'm gonna add a little bit of my Rimmel Stay Matte powder. And then last but not least, I'm going to set the brows with some clear brow gel. All right, you guys, so that completes this look using the KathleenLights and Il Makiage collection eyeshadow palette eyeliners. Oh my goodness. I haven't loved an eye look this much in a long time. This is so beautiful. The purples just like speak to my soul. This is definitely one of the more colorful looks that you would be able to get out of this palette. But what I love about it is how wearable it still is. I don't feel like this purple is like insanely intimidating to wear. It's actually very flattering. I am so excited. I know this is only one look. I cannot wait to do more looks using this palette. I have nothing bad to say about it. I know it's only my first time using it, and I need to try some of the other shades on the eyes, but based on my first impressions, you guys, I'm so excited. I feel like Kathleen just does colors really, really well. Like her undertones that she picks in all these colors, or in past collections that she's done, have always been so flattering, and something that makes you feel so beautiful no matter what, and I'm getting the same feeling with this collection. The Burgundy eyeliner is to die for. That color is insane. You guys know I don't wear eyeliners all that often. Before a look like this, I do feel like it's necessary to kind of ground the lash line a little bit, and having that pop of purple is something really special, so I'm especially excited about that color. And I will have to, of course, try the other two on the top lash line sometime to kind of get a feel for those two. I did really love that golden shade in the waterline. I think that added something special. Honestly, I am thrilled. The packaging, just how sparkly this is, but it's not chunky glitter. It's just iridescent. It's so beautiful, really special. Not quite like anything that I personally own. It's not metallic and it's not a glitter. It's right in the middle, in my opinion, which I love. I'm obsessed with sparkly things on the eyes. You guys know that. Even for daytime, I'm the girl who wears glitter. I love to have things that sparkle on my eyes. I just feel really special. So this whole collection is definitely my vibe. Wow, I'm so thankful that they sent this to me in PR. That was my first time trying Il Makiage, and I'm so happy for Kathleen. What a gorgeous collaboration, and I would love to hear from you guys in the comments how you feel about this palette. If you're gonna be picking it up, I want to know because I will definitely do more eye looks using this if you want to see that from me, so be sure to let me know in the comments down below. And yeah, just huge congrats to Kathleen. I have been watching her channel since 2014, which is insane. Like, I remember I was in college in Hawaii and I was watching her videos, and it was just my escape from school, you know? And it's just so crazy to now be sitting here with my own channel, getting a PR package from Kathleen and Il Makiage. Like, pinch me. It's insane. But I have watched her for so many years and just really admire everything that she does. And she's so creative. I truly feel like she's a genius. And this collection showcases that yet again. If you're new here, hi, my name is Allie, and I would love for you to join the family. You can do so by hitting the subscribe button. And if you're already a subscriber, but you want to be notified on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, click on the bell after you subscribe, and you'll get a notification every single time I post. That's it for me today. I hope you all enjoyed this video. I am so happy with this makeup look. I have nowhere to go. I gotta think of a place to go. This is too pretty to just stay at home. But I hope you guys enjoyed this look and this tutorial as much as I enjoyed filming it. I hope you all have an amazing day wherever you are, and I will see you in my next video. Love you. Bye!